Yo guys, welcome. This is officially my YouTube channel. I know I already posted a video, right? I think it was my 2-year transformation. But basically, yeah, I think this channel is going to mainly be focused around going to the gym and my in-betweens, my day-to-day. So basically, I will take you guys through my gym sessions as well as my race days, right? And the things that I do outside of the gym and yeah, outside of resting as well. But mainly, it's a YouTube channel that's heavily focused on my personal brand, obviously, specifically in the gym niche. So my goal is to help as many people as I possibly can, or at least I'm building my dream, which is this brand, and hopefully one day I'll be one of the biggest names in the world. But for today, I just want to be speaking about the reasons why I actually love going to the gym so much. Well, one thing you need to understand about going to the gym is that you can't fake the results that come from you being consistent in the gym. Did you guys get that? So the gym is the one place in life where you have to earn your stripes. So you can't buy the results you get from going to the gym. Well, you can get a BBL or those fake six packs, but like everyone will know. Like we can tell that you didn't work for that or you didn't earn it. So this is why I love going to the gym so much, because it's the one place where you are truly separated by your work ethic, right? This is you versus other people. But one thing I've noticed is people's biggest downfall when it comes to being in the gym is staying consistent, and this comes from a lack of motivation. And that's where the first issue is, motivation. That word, you need to take it out of your vocabulary. Because the problem is motivation is for a short time. Have you noticed, you usually get motivated when you watch a YouTube video or when you watch a podcast. Maybe there was some guest speaker that knew how to do his job and he got your blood pumping, right? That's when you usually get motivation. But the problem with motivation is that it's like a drug, right? You get that high, that dopamine hit, yeah, for like maybe 30 minutes or maybe the rest of the day, right? You're motivated, you want to grind. But by the time you wake up, at least 60% of the people that were in that room listening to that speaker are already losing track of what they wanted to do in the first place. So instead of using motivation or searching for motivation, because that's simply a waste of time, what I need you to start doing is start building discipline. Here's a trick I want you to put in your head, right? If you want to start becoming consistent in the gym and you're someone who struggles with that intrinsic motivation, right? Fortunately for me, that's something I don't struggle with, right? Which is why I've managed to see it through. And just to give you guys a heads up, I only have been training 3 times per week over the last 2 years, but I've still managed to see growth, right? I have generally been eating well. I have generally been hitting my protein goal every single day, you see? But that 60 to 70% of effort every other week has managed to get me from this to this. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is it's not necessarily about being the most perfect person, right? Because unfortunately or fortunately, we're not robots. So there are going to be probably months in between those years of going to the gym that you're going to miss out. You know, life happens, things happen. Sometimes you're going to feel very lazy. Sometimes you're going to feel tired. Sometimes you're generally not going to have enough time in the day to hit your protein goal or hit your caloric target for the day, right? Whether you're bulking or cutting. And this stuff happens. But what I need you to understand is this is the power of consistency. You understand? Consistency is simply doing the simple things over a long enough period of time. That's what consistency is. Because it's pointless for you to go to the gym every day for the next 30 days and then you stop. Like, if anything, I would rather tell you to not waste your time, save your money, and just, stay out of it. Okay, but now the question remains, how do you actually start building discipline, right? And this is where the harsh reality comes in. I promise you, whether you like this or not, I don't feel sorry for people who are lazy, especially people who want to see a certain change in their life that they can control, but they don't take the action. For example, let's say you're fat and you want to get skinny, or you're skinny and you want to build muscle, right? You want to look good. You have a dream body that you've seen someone with and you want that for yourself. And all you do is sit and complain every other day. I do not feel sorry for you at all. That's just the truth about it. Because you need to understand that no one in the beginning actually wants to go to the gym. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Let me explain. So no one wants to willingly put themselves through that amount of pain just to start seeing like some level of change. Do you understand? So this is why I need you to heavily focus on where you're trying to go, right? Have that image in your head every single day. If you can, right, to make it more descriptive, take a picture of your dream physique, right? And then compare it with where you are right now. Print up that picture, right? Crop it and put it side by side. Print it up, put it on the wall or something. Look at that picture every single day, right? And if the pain of you being in the same position that you are in today outweighs the pain of becoming better, then you're cooked. Like, I can't help you, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I can't help you. There's nothing astronomical about you getting a gym membership, you following a program, and just sticking to it. There's nothing out of this world. And what's so crazy is people have this excuse that, oh, I got a job, we have jobs, our school is busy. Guys, I want to tell you, I started going to the gym when I was playing university sports, studying engineering. I was as busy as ever. Engineering alone is already extremely hectic. And I was playing university sport. That's when I decided to actually start going to the gym. And yet I spent so many years in my life lying to myself that I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym. I spent about 6 years, almost 6 years of my life lying to myself. And then one day it hit me. I was like, dude, how can I expect to have an amazing future if I can't even follow the simple things that I can control? If I can't even follow that, then who do I expect to back me, right? I want the support of millions of people online one day. Why should they support me if I can't even support myself? Do you get it? So I'm saying, like, guys, excuses. You will make time for the things that you value in your life. That's just the harsh reality. I don't care how busy you are. It's the same even with dating. You can't date someone you truly love. There's no way you're going to fail to type in a 10-second message to tell them in the morning that you're going to be busy and you want them to have a good day. Guys, 10 seconds. You see, it's low effort, low value. You see, these are all these low effort things that if you're not doing them, then you deserve that position you're in. Unless you are in a state of physical disparity because of maybe an illness or injury or an unfortunate mishap, then definitely I can say life is unfair. And that's just the harsh reality you're going to learn as you grow older, or as I have grown older, right? To this point, is that the only constant in life is how difficult it is. Like everything else, the highs and the extreme lows are here and there, right? So you have this constant here, which is life. And that constant, unfortunately, whether they like it or not, is difficulty. Sometimes the wave is going to shoot up. You're going to have an amazing year, an amazing month, an amazing day, week. Sometimes things are going to be really down and bad and ugly, right? Maybe you lost a loved one or something, the most unfortunate things of life. On the flip end, maybe you got a bonus, you got a new job, you bought a new car, you moved into your first apartment, you see the highs. But the constant of life is its difficulty. So if you're not ready to accept that life is difficult, right, you're cooked. Because if you haven't realized that, more than likely, I can guarantee that you're not working as hard as you should be towards that life that you are hoping to get one day. I can guarantee that for a fact. Okay, so now the solution. This is the advice I would give you if you're a beginner and you want to start seeing change, right, in your body and, well, in and outside, you're tired of the way you look, like I said, start by looking at yourself in the mirror every single day. I actually started doing affirmations on the low key for the first time ever in my life, right? It's something I always used to find funny, but it's kind of crazy, but it's helping me now. So I have a question and statement I ask and tell myself every single morning. So the question is, what's the worst that could happen? Literally, that question alone changes your perspective on life. Like, if I'm not gonna die by making this decision, then it doesn't matter. Because death is inevitable for all of us, right? So what I'm trying to say is, let me give you a scenario where maybe you're thinking of shooting your shot, right? You see someone you like, and guys, honestly, if you're not gonna die, it doesn't matter. Like, it genuinely doesn't matter. Obviously, it takes a while for you to actually get to this stage of life. But I promise you guys, ever since I started operating like that, my days have become better for nothing. Like, just because I chose to do what I actually wanted to do, at the end of the day, I don't regret it. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Now, the statement I say to myself is, I have a choice. That's another powerful statement that I love. I have a choice. So this one is mainly gauging towards doing good or falling into sin, right? Temptation will forever be there. And yeah, it's very difficult, but it's not impossible. Why? Because we have the power to choose. Like, guys, think about it. I don't think 99% of the time when we commit sin, right, it's honestly not out of our power. Let's be completely honest. You chose to do that. You understand? And someone else chose not to do it. And then as a result, you both face the consequences of your actions. Now, it only becomes a consequence for the person who made the wrong decision and has to pay for it, right? The person who decided to make the good decision benefits from that decision. And that's the thing sometimes about choosing to do good. You don't always see the instant gratification of those decisions. For example, going to the gym in this case. It's only now when I'm looking back, 2 years later, where I'm like, dang, I actually have made progress. And now look how far I've come. That small decision that I decided to take after 6 years of lying to myself is actually helping me now build a brand in the business around that one simple decision of remaining consistent, even though I had so many days, especially the first 3 to 6 months, those were difficult. Because even though I felt good, I didn't really look good, you understand? I didn't look the way I wanted. Even now, I'm still in the building process, right? My cheeks are cheeked up, like I'm bulking, you understand? But I think by December, I'll have more of a look that I truly want. Then I'll just keep building from there. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, you have the power to choose. Like, I think we give so many things so much power over us in this life, and it's sad. So yeah, those two statements, the statement and the question, it's something that I'm trying to ask myself every single day. And I look at myself in the mirror, look into my own eyes and ask myself that question, and I say that, and I phrase that statement as well. And it makes me think, and I'm like, damn, guys, life is truly so short. Honestly, if you told me 2 years ago that I was going to be holding up a camera like this, speaking my mind and heart out to random people who might or might not see this, I would have laughed in your face. But today I realized that, honestly, ever since I started making content, I've genuinely been more at peace and I've been happier. And I feel like I am chasing my purpose. Because obviously, in hindsight, I want the money, the cars, the followers, right? But if I look at myself outside of the success that could come from this, there's so many people's lives that I could change and impact just by me being my truest self, right? Being confident and showing up. The money does make the world go around. Obviously, now you have to be very careful because money is also the root of evil, but you can do so much good with money, right? You could build churches, schools, you could help orphans. Like, there's so much good you could do with money, right? And I feel like for as long as you have a genuine desire to do good in life, God will bless the work of your hands. So, yeah, it's so funny how I used to be so selfish in my life before I started my content journey. It was just me. I want to be this. I want to make money in this. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want this car. I want this house. But now the game has changed. I think about other people now. I'm like, dang, there's so much good and impact I could have on this world, especially if I reach a certain level of influence where if I say this, people follow it. So at that moment in my life, right, probably in the next 3 to 5 years, I have to be very careful about what I tell people to do because someone out there might actually be listening to every single thing that I say. So, yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. I'm looking forward to this. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm here to stay. Yeah, hope you enjoy my journey.